are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. I invited you here today. I just want to go over a couple of things. In particular, I just want to go through the remuneration strategy.
Yep.
I've got a new plan that I think will be extremely beneficial to you and Rufus and Coffeeville, just to get you a bit ahead of the competition and to increase your profits at the moment. So I just wanted to go through what it is. So if you have a look, I've got a copy for you.
Yep.
So the purpose is to ensure that Coffeeville employees are appropriately remunerated for their contributions to the success of the organisation. The proposed costs, with an expected expenditure of $2,525 per week, it will offer stability, flexibility when it comes to the team and rostering. So they will be paid above the national minimum wage standards, $15.88 per hour. It'll need to be reviewed annually by you and Rufus and adjusted based on their individual performance. Okay, so the expected benefits, the team will have a clarity around the terms and conditions of their remuneration package and the benefits that they're entitled to as well. Communication, you can use your intranet to communicate with the team, and also the employee contract that they sign when they're first employed. Yep. And clear expectations and a competitive edge will ensure that you attract, retain, and establish the individuals that you want to work for, becoming an employer of choice. Excellent. So, as you can see, it goes through the strategic and operational objectives. It also goes through your position in the market. We talk about a bit of technology and your catering. It also talks about your salary packaging options. So, with that, we know that we have to pay income tax. We know that we need to give our team superannuation. You guys also pay the fringe benefits tax. Your team will get an incentive scheme and bonus payments. So based on Coffeeville's performance and based on their individual performance, they'll be entitled to a payment. You guys will also do performance reviews, and you guys will have the ultimate say on how much they get, which give you guys the control. The employer of choice is absolutely massive, and if we can be an employer of choice, if I can make you an employer of choice, you will be in a much better position than all your other competitors. People will want to work for you and they will work hard for you. So employee engagement, there's a couple of things that we can do to fix that as well. We can do some surveys, some interviews, coffee with the boss, bi-monthly meetings. This will ensure that your team are engaged and willing to perform. Yep. Okay, so the big question. This is a comparison. It's got your current salary costs and then the proposed salary costs. So there's not much difference, but we'll go through that a little bit more in detail further on. So do you like everything so far?
Yep, sounds good so far.
Sounds good? All right.
Why would we need to change it?
Well, the current policy is good. However, the new policy is beneficial for providing the leading edge when it comes to being a destination of choice for employees and potential applicants to work in.
So this will provide us with being an employer of choice?
An employer of choice? Well, this will provide the basis for meeting the criteria and what separates an employer from others. It will help recruit the best, individuals that are well-suited candidates. It will retain the best. This will lead to being renowned as a trusted brand and being responsible in the community.
We are very interested in the customer's perception of our brand. How will this policy portray us as being responsible?
Well, word of mouth is a very powerful tool. Happy Team will provide great service. Social media is also an awesome platform to tell customers of the great work that Coffeeville does.
Yeah. We could let customers know about environmentally conscious decisions, like our recycled packaging or using fair trade items where possible.
Absolutely.
How would we go about introducing a new strategy?
Introducing change can be a positive thing. People are often scared of change and can resent anything that puts them out of their comfort zone. Through effective communication with your team and providing realistic time frames, that will ensure a successful changeover period does occur.
I can see there are several small differences in the policy. What are the main benefits to it?
And the main differences are providing a direct link to the vision and the values that Coffeeville holds dear and providing a clear path and direction to follow. There is also a slight increase in the dollar per hour a full-time adult team member receives.
How much extra money will this require?
Well, there are two aspects to it. The first is the increase for the full-time employees. This slight increase will give the edge over the competitors and prevent the team from straying. And the second part is providing more stability to the team dynamics. I've accounted for the promotion of Anna to a manager to help Rufus and yourself out. I've also accounted for a new recruit to join the team.
Sounds great, but how much is it going to cost?
Well, did I forget that part? It's only an additional $135. It's a small price to pay.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yes.
It's definitely something to consider.
Excellent. So why don't you review the proposal in further detail and we can meet back up next week.
No worries. I'll definitely need to speak to Rufus and see how he feels, but I'm confident he'll see the value added and agree we should begin implementing the plan.
Well, I'm positive that this change is exactly what Coffeeville needs